What is going on, guys? JayJaxUK here, and today we're playing Asgard's Fall, a brand new action roguelike bullet hell similar to Vampire Survivors. It's just released on early access, and I've had this game wishlisted for, well, ever since the Steam Next Fest. I'm really excited to get started, so let's get going. Okay, well, we've got this little chap here. Let's see what we can do. This is locked. We've got a bonfire here, so we can select the characters. Interesting. Over here we've got a book, compendium. Upgrading 2 matching abilities to level 5 or above will grant you a powerful forged ability during the run. Okay. Then we've got a stone of Sadir. It just looks like your typical skill tree. Okay. And then we've got this here, which is also locked, so that leaves one thing to do. Let's get cracking. Idrisil, Midgard. Obvious. So we got some pigments, conquer reward, highest blood sacrifice. Okay, let's get to conquering then, eh? Right. Okay, so it looks like, is it auto aim or? It looks like it's auto aim as well. So it's very much just like a typical Vampire Survivors like game, but I love the aesthetic, I love the artwork in this game, the little sprites and whatnot, and also like the setting. Right, we've got our first ability. We can upgrade our damage, shatter the ground towards a random target, summon fiery volcanoes. I think for now we're just going to increase our damage so we can start taking out some of these little goblin fellas. Right, okay, a web of word. Weave a knot. Increase the bleed chance, increase node multiplier, critical strike chance. I think I'm going to take critical strike chance. And how do we select this then? Ah, so it looks like, do we just place it? Ah, so we just place it. So I'll put that there and click continue. We're back into the game, taking out all these little goblins. Next ability, fiery tornadoes roaming around on the battlefield. That sounds good. Surtur's Inferno. There we go. We got the first little tornado going. Trying to collect as much XP as I can so I can get that next upgrade. Right, and trying to dodge out out of the way of all these different bits and pieces. I think I'm going to increase my attack speed here. I presume they're interlinked really, so if I can get a node multiplier in here, it can amplify the critical strike chance and the attack speed. So I'm going to put that there for now. As I say, this is very much still in early access. I've had a quick look at what the roadmap looks like, and there's some really exciting features still to come. This game released literally today. I bought it as soon as it came out, saw the email saying it's just come out, and I thought I've got to get started on this and try and upload this onto the channel. Obviously this is still a very new channel, so trying to get as many videos out as possible. And on that note, if you like this content, please do like, please do subscribe. It helps the channel out dramatically. As we still continue to take out as many goblins as we can, their health has definitely increased and I'm starting to take a bit of damage. There is a lot of enemies on the screen, but that was useful just there. I'm going to boost attack speed again. Hopefully we can kill him death by 1,000 cuts, so to speak. We've got a hog and we've got a dash button. Okay, that was useful to know. Probably should have known that earlier, but nevertheless. What's this we got here? Got a little rock. 15 plus movement speed. That's going to be useful. Okay. And we're close to death, as is typical with these Vampire Survivor-esque games. Let's go for fire damage. We've got the fiery tornado, so let's try and continue with the fire damage. Hopefully we can get a kind of node to amplify it furthermore, and we can start really taking out a bunch of these. Max health, chill chance, static discharge. I think I'm going to go max health and put it over there. This is still a very new game for me. hopefully in time, as I upload more and more videos, hopefully I can start getting a swing of this and get there sooner rather than later. We're 2 minutes 15 seconds in, and we're still hanging on by the skin of our teeth, picking up XP. Let's grab some more damage, put that there. Just trying to leave some open gaps in case there's any node multipliers that can hopefully amplify our damage a little bit more. Still going on strong, collecting this XP, trying to dodge as much stuff as possible. And we've got a new ability. I think we're gonna get some more of these flame-bound leeches because they're doing good damage by the looks of things. But yeah, I hope you're enjoying the content on this channel. It's all different odds and sods really. We've got some pack openings for Magic the Gathering, some shorts as well, and of course some gameplay. Critical chance multiplier. I'm gonna pair that there. I don't know if that does anything. It doesn't look like it does. But nevertheless, we've got our critical chance up and critical damage by the looks of things. We've got our little ravens here dishing out some damage as well. Still picking up this XP. So yeah, well, why don't you tell me in the comments what kind of you know, survivors like Vampire Survivor likes games you enjoy. For me personally, I'm a big fan of obviously Vampire Survivors. I think it was really good. I haven't played too much of it recently. I know there's been a lot of DLC expansions, but it's definitely something I want to get back into, certainly. I just haven't had time really to sink multiple hours and lose track of time recently. This is interesting. I think I'm going to take the Blood Pact. I like the idea of gaining some life still. So I'm going to put that over here. Oh, 0 out of 6. What do I need for that, eh? Activated, not a fate. Alright. Okay. Let's keep cracking on. I'm going to try and explore a bit more of the map. See what we got. We've got an apple there. Just healed me up a bit, thankfully. We definitely needed it. Oh, we've reached the end of the map. Heading down, there's another what looks like event thing. So I think if I stay within that, yeah, so I gain 3% armor. Try and dodge that, stick within it. 1.5% critical chance. We've got another ability here. I'm gonna go with the fire damage still, and we're almost out of life. Let's hope we can just cling on for a little bit longer. I should probably go up and get that fruit. There we go. 420, quite timely. And we've leveled up. Okay. Hugin and Munin did the most damage there alongside Bloodveil. Didn't pick up any pigments though, unfortunately. Alright, let's head back to camp. As is typical with Vampire Survivor likes, and you know, over time the more you play, the more resources you collect, the more you level up, the more powerful you get. Can I upgrade anything? It looks like I might be able to. Probably want to increase maximum health. Can we do that? Yes, we can. We've got one there, so we've stuck a point in. That should be helpful in the next attempt. Right, okay. Let's go again. Perfect. Starting off with some early buffs. That's always useful. Gonna take out some goblins along the way. Moving into here. 14 max health. Should come in handy alongside the skill upgrade I just put in. Ooh. Do I want to be like 4 and throw Mjolnir? Yes, I do. It's too tempting. Ooh, look at it bouncing around. Ooh. Now that's shining. I kind of want to take that. That would have been really useful earlier on in the previous run. I'm going to whack that in the middle there. and try and build a bit of a fire build if we can. Look at Mjolnir go. They were quite useful last time, so I'm going to pick them up again. Alongside Mjolnir, I'm hoping that I can come in for the last hit or something along those lines. They can do most of the damage from a distance, get the range damage up, and then we can sweep in. Right, movement speed is always useful in games like this, allow me to pick up bits a bit quicker and traverse the map, dodge things, etc, etc. Slowly picking up XP as they go. I want to try and explore a bit more of the map, see what's out there. As is normal in these kinds of games. Mjolnir is still coming in clutch for me. Picked up a bit of damage there. Stupid of me there, really. We're down at the bottom of the map. Let's see if we can take these out. There we go. Just going to increase damage here. Goblins are starting to get a bit more strong now. They're not one-hit kills anymore. Gonna pick up this fruit, heal up, stay in here if I can. We got some more critical damage multiplier going there. Perfect. That's what we need. I'm going into this completely blind, so I could just be rambling here really, but this is the thing that is a little bit confusing, but I'm sure with time it will come. I decreases max health, increases. I'm gonna go for that and increase the critical strike damage. If I put that there, 3 out of 10. Oh, I see. So these little nodes here, these little purple nodes, I think feed into that. And once we've got all 10, then it unlocks. Okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Still trying to dodge through, picking up XP where I can. Mjolnir's come in handy there, as have the Ravens. Not the Baltimore Ravens, of course. Right, I'm gonna get some lightning damage in now, because that is what we were looking for. And it'll pair nicely with Mjolnir. Node multiplier. Okay, so we saw this in the previous one. So if I put that there, it'll multiply that. I see, so now I'm getting some extra movement speed. Perfect. Okay, starting to get the hang of this now. Really, really useful stuff to know there. I like this kind of tether thing. But I also do prefer to deal these damage by range, typically. I'm going to upgrade a bit more, see if I can get some better use out of it. Because it's certainly useful. It just means I need to sweep in myself rather than allowing Mjolnir or the Ravens to do the bulk of the damage. Right, we've got to tether back out. See what we can do here. This would be quite useful, just get another option to dash. That's what I was really missing in the previous run. Doing some good damage here. Hopefully we can beat our previous record of 4 minutes 20. Let's increase damage. I was tempted to go with the other upgrade there, but I think right now we've got enough abilities. We just need to look at trying to scale them with the enemies. Got another node multiplier here. If I put that there, I can... It's a tricky one. I'm going to boost that, so I've got more of a chance of dashing. 1.5. Taking a lot of damage though. I'm going to need to heal, try and fight, get up to this apple if I can. There we go. Didn't do too much. But I'm gaining XP. Hopefully I'll level up for the next one. And at that point, hopefully it means that we can get some passive health regeneration. Just going to keep on collecting the experience as we go. Going to see if there's anything else, any other fruits that we can get to heal ourselves up a bit more. Increased physical damage. I think that'll be quite useful. Just going to pop that in there. We've got 2 tethers now as well, so hopefully that will start seeing the effects of that. Got some fruits up here. Will it do much? Back to over half health, which is handy. But feeling a tad overwhelmed here by all these enemies. So many goblins, and I am not dealing enough damage. I don't know what did that. I think it might be one of the little wizard looking things. There we are. If I can take him out, there we go. It's the boars as well. The boars deal a lot of damage. Loki's electric mirage. Create after images of lightning which slowly move to around. Perfect. They'll go nicely with the kind of build we're looking for here. Really want to try and amplify that if we can. Put that there, increases physical damage. Although we're not doing too much physical damage, a lot of it's coming from lightning damage in particular. Hopefully that can still be of use when we're just using our normal damage. I'm going to choose another lightning ability and just try and really embody 4 here. See what we can get done. We've beaten our record, fantastic. And that's always what you want to look for in these kinds of games. Incremental progress. Run on run, just making things a little bit easier. Shock charms I'm going to put there. So yeah, it boosts it up to 4 there. So we definitely need to get 10 of these little purple things going if we can. Really just trying to maximize the use of this these little tethers, trying to deal as much damage as possible. It looks like it's quite a good AoE where you can kind of scout the area yourself, but really just trying to herd these all together and see what we can do. I'm going to increase the ravens damage dealt here, and we've got some mushrooms coming in. They do not look like fungi. There we are. A little bit of humour as well to spice up the video. Still trying to collect the XP where we can. Just going to try and increase flat damage here. Going to put that over there. I'm sure after this video I'll do some testing by myself, so next video I'm more up to date and aware of what's going on. But so far I'm really enjoying this. These are the kinds of games that you can just sink hours into and, you know, have a podcast in the background, have some music and whatnot, and really just allow the hours to fly by. Quite a casual, cozy game to an extent. I'm sure I won't be saying that when we get to the later stages of the game, of course. That's where things really ramp up. Where does this multiply? So that's just normal damage. I'm going to stick that there, boost up to 12, and hopefully we can survive a bit longer. It looks like the mushrooms have gone for now, but in its place we've got plenty more goblins and what look like boars or hogs and some flying skulls as well to spice things up a bit more. And they look dangerous, especially for someone who has under half health now. I'm going to go for the ravens again because they were really useful in the first run. Up to 6 minutes. This will turn into quite a good run. I'm just conscious that obviously this isn't going to last for long. Still trying to get the XP. I'm not moving fast enough for my liking, and it'd be nice to get some passive health generation. Lightning damage has a 3% chance. That is useful. But the thing is, I don't know where I can put that really. That's 3 there. So if I put that there, okay, I've got 3 out of 7 there. So if I can get another good skill and another low skill potentially, I can unlock that. But it's a matter of seeing if I can actually make it or not. And right now I'm not too confident on that, I'll be honest. Yeah, I'm 1 hit away maybe. Trying to get us away from all these as much as possible, but I'm not dashing much either. Trying to get to the fruit, there we go. Gives me a bit of respite there, but it'll surely run out, I'm sure. Trying to level up as much as we can as well. I do like this tether ability actually. It is quite useful, and I'm sure the more you get, the better it gets. Increased lightning damage. Now that's what we want there. We just need 2 more for the chain lightning. maybe the comeback's on. Maybe we are gonna make it a bit further. Because that was really useful there, getting that lightning damage increase. I'm just trying to get them all condensed all together and then hit them with the AoE attacks. Let's boost Mjolnir's ability size as well to really ramp home on some of the AoE damage. Right. Still going strong. Gonna try and get this fruit if I can without taking any damage. Perfect. That's looking good. Getting some XP. Node multiplier. Ooh. If I put that there, there we go, we've unlocked that. Okay, that's useful. So lightning damage has a 3% chance to cause a chain line and hit up to 5 enemies. It cannot trigger itself. Okay, that is good. That's the one thing I really wanted to unlock with this. So now hopefully all the different damages we're doing, Tears, Sword, Mjolnir and the Tethers as well, can really come in clutch and get us up to maybe 10 minutes. If we can get up to 10 minutes, I'll be very, very happy. Oh, okay. We can upgrade Loki's Electric Mirage. I'm going to take that, seeing as we just got the lightning upgrade as well. I think that'll come in handy. Still taking a bit of damage, but that should be manageable. I'm just trying to dodge and weave whilst my dashes refill. Shock charms at 2. So if I put that there, that gives us well, one more node to get another 2 to unlock that ability. It's starting to come together now. And hopefully at the end of this run, no matter what, I'll have some upgrades to make in the passive skill tree so that my next run can be made all the stronger. But we're approaching 9 minutes. I've just got an achievement, eat a total of 20 golden apples. That's things we love to see. And I am going to increase the amount of thunderous tethers I get. So now I can really start to, I can just overlap them and catch them in the web, so to speak. I can do some real damage. Can I? It's a tricky one. Not really multiple. I'll increase the damage there up to 16.5. Probably should have looked at the other skills before it shows that, but oh well. That's the great thing about these kinds of games. You live and learn, and the more you play, the better you get. And that's the same with most games anyway. Right. Yep. Onto the Loki's Electric Mirage. Still going strong. 9.5 minutes now. I want to see what happens when we hit that 10 minutes. Will there be a boss is the big question. Really, I'm just going in circles and hoping my tether can cause some big damage. And so far that strategy is paying off. But I am scared I'm going to speak too soon. I'm going to take that. That's a 3. There we go, so we've unlocked that as well. So now I can dash an additional amount, which is very, very useful. Allow me to skip out of these enemies' attacks if I can. Oh, here we go, we've got the first boss. Let's see what we can do. Dodging where we can. Doing a bit of damage, but not much. Trying to catch them in the tethers, but we're just not really fast enough. Hopefully the ravens can hold out and we can continue to do a bit more damage. Oh, just about skipping these here. Need to get out of the way for that. It's good. Catch them in the tether if we can. Just running away. Didn't seem really effective, but right. Let's go Blood Veil. Let's see if we can really just glass cannon our way through the final. That took a lot of damage there. Took a lot of damage there. Almost to the end. Come on, almost. Can we get them down to half at least? I mean, a boss run in the first 2 rounds isn't bad at all. And getting them down to almost half health is another good opportunity, because it means with a few more upgrades we can really get there. just escaped that. Still going strong though. I'm not optimistic that we can make it through all the way to the end, but yes, these 3 quick attacks, 4, 5, those quick attacks that they do that caused a lot of trouble for me earlier on. Trying to stay well away from her. We've got the quick attacks again. Okay, I think I'm getting the hang of it, but I hope I haven't spoken too soon. Oh, that was close. Right, try and get the tether action. Still going, still going. Oh, very close. Come on, come on, come on. Almost there, almost there, almost there. There we go. First boss defeated. Get in there. And we've picked up some upgradable materials and a little chalice there, which acts similar to those gems in the Vampire Survivors and collects up the missing experience. Right, 12 minutes, 15 seconds in. Still going strong. Wow, that was... and there we go. Spoke too soon. But we beat the first boss and we gain some pigments. I don't know what. 5 worms by the looks of it. 15 rocks. 40 red stuff. And the tether came in clutch as well, doing 1.8 million damage there. Really, really good stuff. So that's my second run of the game complete. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please, 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 if you enjoyed it, please give it a like and subscribe. It's completely free and I'd really, really appreciate it. I plan on making a lot more content, video games, maybe even doing some streaming as well, and some more pack openings for you all. So yeah, thank you all so much. Have a lovely day. See you all later. Bye bye.